Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's time for another anime review. Welcome once again. We have another anime review that I just not just finished. Actually, it's been more than a week that I finished this one, but I really wanted to review it here for you guys. It's an anime that released back in spring 2023, so it is this year. Hopefully, I release this video this year. But it is called "The Legendary Hero is Dead." It's one that I wasn't too sure about, and then wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Now, before anything though, if you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel, give some love by comment, liking, and sharing. You guys can also follow me on social media in the description below. Make sure you guys um, go and check out my other reviews because I have quite a bit of them, and there's a lot of stuff that I've been releasing and recording for the future. So make sure you guys are watching as much as possible. So basically, we have our main character Tuoka Scott, and essentially this guy. By mistake ends up killing the legendary hero in the first episode, and now he happens to be um, the best, I guess the young lover, not young lover. What's the right word? When she was little, she looked up to this hero. I guess that's the way that I'm talking about. Of Tuoka's childhood friend Yuna. So Yuna was infatuated with the hero. Hero was dead. Obviously, Yuna's pissed off, but there has to be something done because everyone expects the hero to be alive to save the world again because he saved it already. Well, there is a necromancer that was Theon's, the hero's partner, and her name is Henri. And essentially, it's between Henri, Yuna, the childhood friend, and Tuoka, the main character. Them three go into this mission the entire series, to be honest. There is more people that jump in that are characters, but those are the main ones. Um, they essentially what Henri does is she transfers Tuuko's soul into Sion's body, and we see Sion's body basically most of the episode. And he does transfer his body multiple times to other bodies, to be honest, but for the most part, it's the hero's body. Now they quickly find out that Sion has basically he had no backup plan of what to happen to him, what would happen to him after being a hero, because there's no money, there's no resources, and I want to say the first half, if not more, of the series, it's them trying to figure out how they're gonna get the tools, the armor, the housing, even being able to eat. Because at the beginning, they basically start exploding, um, exploitation. Is that the word? Yeah, they try to start using his name in vain, and people start giving them stuff just because he's the hero, but then it becomes like he's just mooching out of us. Like he needs to put some more than just that. So there's that. There's a whole basically um few episodes on just them trying to basically do adventure work to make money, and through that they meet other people, they go through other experiences as well. Then the second half, or maybe the last fourth of the series, maybe last four episodes, um, we see basically it's essentially a zombie invasion. There's a guy who is using another necromancer for his advantage, and he's controlling. He's infecting people to be controlled through the necromancer, and basically he's going to make them into demons. So he's working for the Demon King, um, and I think they have like 3 days in total. So Henri, sorry, not Henri. Yuna's the one that gets infected. Henri and Tuka, they basically get the survivors of the village, and they do what they can to fight these people, and also, save their friend or from becoming a demon. That's really the ending of the series. We get a lot of comedy throughout the entire series, and that in a nutshell is really what happens in the series. Do I like it? Yeah, it has a few here and there fan service scenes that they're clearly added for the audience. Um, to just keep on watching. For me, it's kind of like a turned off for the actual series. It's a funny series. I get it. The guy's a little perverted. He has like this whole dream about watching girls in their stockings. So he's that. There's other characters that end up showing up, like Yuna's dad, who have other preferences. That there's a whole comedy behind that, and it's funny, but at the same time, it's fan servicey. So it's like, okay, they could have done without it. But to be honest, without all that, it probably would have been less episodes because there's a lot of it in some of the middle episodes. A lot of new characters. There's a mayor who basically is a douchebag, ends up actually doing well and good for his people. There's a lot of build up that I think there's like three or four in total necromancers, and essentially they have a background story that they were mistreated by the community there because of their powers, and essentially they've have always been seen as people that um, work for the Demon King, and there's no good from that, or no good can come from them. Um, Sion, the hero, saw good in Henri, who is also, like I said, a necromancer. She's one of the main characters. So she herself has a whole different view of the world. So, which is kind of what they go into in the few last episodes, kind of the argument they go into. But yeah, that in a nutshell is the entire series. Is it great? I would say if you have time for it, sure, go watch it. I don't think it is one that is a have to. It's definitely a comedy to watch on the side. I watched it again by doing chores. Some of these series, I just do that. Some of these series that are really good, I give my 100% attention to. But this one, I didn't. I knew there was, every episode, at least a fourth or a third is fan service. So I knew I could just skip it, or I didn't really skip it, but not put my full attention to it because I know it's just the same old, same old. So 6 out of 10, I think is what it deserves. I will add it to my anime list eventually, but I did not open the rating for that one. But I think 6 out of 10 is what it deserves. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. And I will see you guys next time. Like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.